Hi everyone, it's Lavinia and welcome. In today's video, we are going to be drawing a Zentangle. It's mid-August just about, and before you know it, Inktober will be here. So let's go ahead and get started as far as for supplies that I have. I'm using my journal. This is the one that has the cream color pages in the front and then this gray tone in the back. I like using this when I want to use some highlights. So I'm going to be drawing this particular Zentangle here in this square. I just used a quilting square. I think it's 2.5 by 2.5. I have my eraser, my pencil, any pencil will do. I have a micron brush pen, and I have a micron PN pen. These are both in black. I'm not sure if I want to use the brush pen. That's really if I want to color in or fill in a lot of spaces. I have my brush to brush away some crumbs that might come from the eraser. And I have here, these are double pointed tortillons. One side I use for my white charcoal pencil, and then this would be for the graphite. In fact, I have here, let me go ahead and grab that out. This is a white pastel pencil. Got this at Hobby Lobby. It's a set of 2, but any white charcoal pencil will do. So this particular Zentangle is called Florabelle. Let me go ahead and write that in here. Florabelle. And this is by CZT Nancy Domaneur. D as in David, O-M-N-A-U-E-R. I don't usually write their names here in this particular journal, but I do have it elsewhere where I do my practices. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm not going to go ahead and really start with my pencil, but maybe just to give you an idea, I can give you maybe an idea of what it would look like. All right, maybe I can show you in this floral sketchbook. I've been using it one-sided, but I can go ahead and show you. So Florabelle is really easy, and it kind of reminds me of, well, I have a paddle cactus in my backyard, so I think I'm going to add it to my secret garden journal. But you pretty much are starting out with like an oval teardrop like that. Let me see if I can come closer. And then you're giving it a tethered aura. So you're coming back like that. And then you're going to draw the other petal like that. And then you're going to give that one an aura. And then you can continue on. So maybe from here, there's another one like that, and then perhaps the other one is there. And then you're just giving it, again, that aura. Maybe this is too close, so you can leave it like that. And then, of course, you can embellish it however you like. If you wanted to add orbs, if you want to add dots, so however you would like to embellish it, you can do that on the inside as well. Or maybe you want to, so however you want to embellish it, you can. So I'm hoping that, there you go, you can see that there. So let's go ahead and get started. As I mentioned, I'm not going to go ahead and use my pencil. I'm going to go straight in with the pen. So just drawing that shape there. Going to give it that tethered aura because it is coming down here towards this point. And then I'm going to make, drawing that second petal and give that one an aura. And I'm just going to keep adding to it. I think I'm going to come on the outside on this one because I think it'll just look better. It's a little bit off over there. And maybe there's another one. This one too looks like I'm a little bit off. So I'm just going to draw it that way. And you can just keep on going and going. I'm going to add, though, here's some orbs because it's one of my favorite things is drawing the orbs. Even if they're not symmetrical, that's okay. Like that. I'm going to give them a little bit of a reflection just to give it that little bit of a dimension. I am going to switch maybe here to my brush pen just so I can fill this in quicker. Don't want to rush the process, but it's kind of nice to use different nibs, different pen sizes. Then here maybe I'll put in another one. And we'll fill this one in. Put a nice round orb there. Fill that in. And then for embellishing it, maybe I'll add some dots here. You can give the entire Zentangle maybe another aura if you wanted to as well. Let's go ahead and put another orb here. And maybe I'll just do one side with the dots. I'm going to put another orb here. And you know what, we can go ahead and give it another petal there. Maybe this one comes way on over here. Put that there. Okay, so just like that. We could put orbs in the middle, stripes, you can do that as well. Let's do some shading. I haven't tried shading, but let's go ahead and do that. Maybe this one is behind. So this will be the front one, and this is the one in the back. So maybe this one here will have shading. So this is the one in the front, and then this is the one behind. So almost as if it's transparent. This is the one behind. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like. I'm going to give a little bit of shadow and shading to these orbs. Grabbing my blending stump or tortillon. I haven't tried this one yet with shading, so let's see what it looks like. I can use whatever graphite I have on my tortillon and put that in other areas. Okay. Let's grab the pastel pencil and let's give it some highlights. You can always use, if you wanted to do this contrast, you could always also use a white gel pen. I'm going to blend this one in as well. If some of the ink lines are lost, you wanted to add those ink lines back in, you can always go ahead and do that as well, and then go back with pencil, go back with the white charcoal. Just play around with it, whatever you prefer to do. This almost reminds me also of butterfly wings. I'm going to add a little bit more here because I want a little bit more of that contrast. And of course, you don't have to use anything if you don't want to. You can just use the ink and that's it. It's just that sometimes it's fun to experiment and see how it turns out. Oh, I like that. Because there's this lighter gray and then there's this darker. Let's go ahead and do more of that. So just pushing some of that graphite upwards. One can go on, and sometimes you just have to say, okay, that's enough, let's stop. And then maybe continue in another drawing doing some more. But I'm going to stop here. Today is August 11th. And that is Florabelle. I hope you give this one a try. Try different tangulations. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Take care. I will see you in the next one. Bye.